should've walked and I'm blessed. See the love of God on my flex, I'm so blessed. 20K just on my chain, say less. I text every day to get dressed, so blessed. Being through the storm and the rain, still blessed. Had a couple heartaches and pain, still blessed. Handle the pressure from fame, still blessed. God called my name, so blessed.
Yes, sir, I'm blessed, don't play boy, cause I got a man. Tailor made just for this fit, I'm gonna cut the sweat. I'm the man, good hearted shorty with me.
Welcome back to another episode of the Cobain Report. I am Rocc Cobain. This is
Cezah.
And that is
Gina.
And this is
Sko.
Welcome to the Cobain Report, Sko.
For sure.
What's up, champ? This your first time here. What's up, champ?
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah. So Sko is a rapper. He's a videographer. He's a photographer, right? So he does a lot of things, and I think that Sko's perspective would be dope with this one here, because you know he gave me a run for my money, but now I got two of them. So me and Gina. Me and you will never part.
Hey, man, when you say this one here, say big this one here, all right?
I mean,
Oh my God.
we all know she's the co-executive
you know.
producer of the show, so how could she not be the big?
Yeah, that's big GG.
I mean,
No.
Hello, guys.
these episodes come together. I mean, you know the vibes, right?
It's a
So
GG.
anyway, today we got a great show, but first, go ahead, like, subscribe.
Hey, listen, what I want you to do is like, subscribe, and please comment what you see when you want to say it, because you are free to say what you want to say
That's right.
on the Cobain Report.
Right, comments
so
are
don't hesitate to like, subscribe.
And even if you don't like, thumb down. We don't give a damn, because let me tell you,
You
the
still
algorithm-
watched it.
Yeah.
The algorithm is the algorithm.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That
however it
counts.
goes, comment, do all the things, because y'all see us working hard every week. We at you 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Okay, like, subscribe, and share. So today, though, let me tell you about today's episode. We have a great guest. Actually, I'm gonna jump right into the intro. I'm not even gonna do the Cobain thing yet. I'm gonna wait. All right. So today, we like to highlight creatives. We like to highlight different people, right? We don't care about any of that stuff on the Cobain Report, right? If you are dope, you're coming here, and we're gonna talk to you, right? So today, I have somebody very special, a Detroit-born guitarist and musical director who's been making major noise across the globe. This man's touched stages from Coachella, Coachella, the real Coachella,
Yeah.
okay, not the other.
Not the coat.
Anyway, the
Not the coat.
Oh,
not
the
the
coat.
coat.
No, the
But
real
the stage.
Coachella. Okay,
The stage.
all the way to the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon.
Did that.
He did that. No, he did. He did
Oh,
that.
he did
Yeah,
that.
he did that. Yeah, for sure.
Sure.
And played alongside legends like Miss Lauryn Hill.
Yep.
What
Cena.
song is that?
Don't quote him.
First of all,
No.
he knows because he played for her. Anyway, Giveon. Never mind, I'm gonna hold myself. Victoria Monét, Brent Fires, and much more. And he just wrapped a major tour. The Stray Kids
Oh my
Dominate
God.
World Tour, rocking stadiums all over the globe.
I don't
All
think people
over.
understand how big that really is.
No, I mean he's not local.
Like, that's big. That's like Michael Jackson big.
Yeah, like people will never go where his passport is going.
Jeez.
Imagine the passport stamps, if you know what I'm talking about.
Now,
Okay,
that's a different talk there.
I think that's
Jesus.
above.
I
Never
love
mind,
that
because
talk.
I'm not gonna say this above our people.
It's
you
not,
know what I'm
'cause this
saying?
is our
he here.
friend.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is. It's all right. It's all right.
Hey.
It's a
Okay.
flex.
So anyway, his passport stamps are better than yours. And still repping Detroit hustle wherever he goes. Ladies and gentlemen,
I love
please
my
tap
city.
in with my guy, Garrett Jones, aka Underdog.Wave. He is in the building. Let's
That
talk about
part.
this journey,
That part.
the grind, and what is next. Garrett, finally,
Thank you.
My guy's here.
finally it has happened.
This is
Thank you.
cool.
So I have been trying to get Garrett on the show for probably about a year, probably a little more than a year,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So Garrett is never in town. So if you heard the bio, right, he plays for everybody, but this is something that I wanted to share with the city of Detroit because he is a living Detroit legend.
That part.
Half of y'all will.
Be nice.
Half of you guys, I hope
Because
that
that's
you
why they
guys
don't like
are
us now.
striving.
So I'm gonna be nice.
I
and
hope
what
you're
I
have
striving
some
to
bad
get to
news.
the best part of it.
mean, but
He
bro,
said he got bad news.
I might have some bad
Who's
news.
that?
it's not many contemporaries of yours though. But go ahead. What's your bad news?
So, because I remember we had talked and you were like, yeah, I might, where side are you from? East
Right,
side, west
right,
side?
right.
I was born,
Uh-huh.
Oh, damn.
I'm sorry, I was born in St. John's.
Okay.
Hospital.
Yeah. So
Okay.
St. Clair
East
Shores.
side.
Yeah.
Okay.
St. Clair
East
Shores.
side.
No.
Yeah.
Which St. John? Hospital. There's one on Ross and there's one on Mac up there on South.
Whatever is the most east.
Okay. So you an East Side baby is what you're saying.
East Side. Okay, continue.
Okay, come on.
But
Behind the butt is a bullshit.
I feel like I don't count.
Okay,
It do
so
count.
still count. Okay,
You grew up in Troy.
So where was the address?
It's all
What
good.
was
That just means you
Wait.
came up on the east side and your mama got some money.
What was the
Well,
address?
people take that seriously,
What
though.
was the address you came home to?
1884 Hammond Drive,
And that is where?
Troy, Michigan.
When you left
Okay.
the hospital.
So-
at the hospital. Oh no. That was
That's
they
the-
stayed somewhere downtown. Like
They stay.
Okay.
So until
Yeah.
what
But who
age
had
did
a
they
parent?
stay?
well, probably for like a year, and then they moved out to Florida.
So your
Hey,
daddy got a
6
good
months,
job?
but 6
Yeah.
months it only take if you move somewhere else. 6 months you're a resident.
I mean,
so
so-
yeah,
So Troy,
I'll take
so
that.
Detroit born, Troy built.
it's all good.
Right?
It's all Michigan.
No, but people
Detroit,
take that
baby.
seriously.
Michigan native.
yeah.
Hey, where the big three at?
Bro,
In
so
the suburbs, baby.
okay.
Hey,
But if you
I
go
get you
in
there every time, baby.
all right. So let's
You're
get
so
to it. So
stupid.
talk to me about, right, being a Michigan native, right?
Mhm.
Talk to me about the influence that the culture of Michigan had on you, right? And you're coming up in the music game.
Well, first of all, Motown, you can't escape that.
That's
You
that's
know.
all of us.
I have a friend of mine that tells me like, "Oh man, I hate you Midwesterners, just all of us in general, because he lived in California. He grew up in LA, so for him, it's hot out. He can go play drums and he can go out to the beach. He can go play drums and he can go up the street all times a year. But for us, it gets cold out. We get locked in with our instruments, so we have nothing else to do but just rehearse and practice.
Yeah.
So I feel like the cold was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Because what else is there to do if you got
Yeah.
a guitar sitting in your room and it's
Yeah.
6 feet of snow outside?
Yeah. What inspired you to pick up the guitar, bro? Like, what was it? What was the thing? Like, what was it?
Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero?
Yeah,
A video game?
I wish I had like a good story. Like I wish I had.
No,
some
that's
kind of,
good.
like-
That's real good.
fine.
Come on. Come
Yeah,
on.
like,
with
I
it.
mean, I had
Because they
like-
don't remember Guitar Hero. These little children nowadays. Okay, so come on with it.
Yeah.
Come on with the Guitar Hero story. That's real
Yeah,
good.
no. So honestly, Guitar Hero 3 came out, PlayStation. I took the stickers off the controller, put it on the fretboard because it's the same thing.
Yeah, it is.
And
Wow.
it's the same thing.
That's
So
inspiring.
That's
I kind of
crazy.
already had it just from the game alone. I
Yeah,
mean,
right?
but I don't want to discredit. Like I do have musical background on both sides of my family. So
Okay.
I was always around music. I grew up at PAW, so
He
lot
grew up PAW
Hey, but
too.
look, that's what that actually leads into.
Hey,
the
wait.
next
You gotta
question.
give him this side. Give him a second. Because it's
Shout out
only
to
so many of
Unity
y'all that come in
Cathedral of
here
Faith,
that's
Bishop
PAW.
Hatton.
Look.
I hear this man talking, but listen to PAW. You guys know Bishop CB Hatton, now Apostle
Brother,
Bishop Hatton.
Brethren
over the
Dietrich, Brethren
POP.
Gerald.
Hold on, sir. The POP
It's
International
our show. I can talk.
outpour.
Jesus.
That's
Listen, wrong. Is that a real title?
No. Yes, it is. But listen, don't do that because we do have a street named after us that our church sits on, Bishop Clarence Bernard.
Okay, so
Hatton
y'all like
Street.
Kojic?
No,
Y'all
we're not
crazy like Kojic?
We everything. My bishop said we everything. We Kojic, we Baptists, we Catholics, we everything because there's only one faith, one
One
God,
Lord,
and
one
one baptism.
baptism.
That young man knows something over there, huh?
PAW
Somebody
like you.
clap your hand.
PAW like so. First of all, okay. So it's very, very seldom we get a PAW here that can get down with Caesar, right? Because everybody usually full gospel or
or
Kojic,
Kojic.
right?
Yeah,
All
So
the time.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, talk to. I want to go somewhere else now. I got a whole script over here, but you didn't delve into something else. Talk to me about growing up PAW being a guitar player, because y'all wasn't really.
I mean, like I didn't start playing guitar until
How many instruments did y'all have in your church? I'm sorry. Go ahead. How many instruments?
2.
What'd y'all have?
Organ and drums.
Okay,
That
so
was it.
being a guitar player, talk to me about that, right? Being PAW, because that's
Okay.
different.
Yeah. I mean, but it was a necessary building block, because testimony service.
Oh
Someone
my
just
God.
stand up and start singing out of key, and you got to find their key and then make a song out of it.
Yeah,
That's when he used to be like.
So you started playing at what age at church?
I started playing at 14, 15. somewhere
14,
around there.
15?
Yeah, let's go 14.
So when did you know, like, I'm good at this and like I can move around with this? Like, what age were
I
you
thought I was good at like
No.
18.
Oh, 18. Okay, I was about to say not 14, 15.
I didn't
None of us
actually
did.
think, okay, I really have something here until I was like 22.
22.
22, 23. That's like a whole nother loaded
So
answer,
from
too.
14, you picked it up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, to 22, right?
Mhm.
That's 8 years.
Mhm.
In those 8 years, talk to me about that process.
So like, I grew up in Troy.
Right?
So all my friends around me were playing nothing but,
Oh yeah.
and that's
Don't forget talking that mic. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
all nothing but like heavy
Yeah.
rock and
Yeah, for
and
sure.
I loved it. Yeah.
So
You know
I'm
what
a
saying? Like,
suburb. I'm like a so. Mind your business. When I lived with my father, I'm a suburb baby, right? So I understood growing up around other cultures, right?
sure.
Because moving to Louisiana was the thing for me that changed my aspect when it comes to music and life, right?
Mhm.
When I lived down there, it was no boundaries when it came to Caucasian and Black diversity, right? We all went to one high school.
Sure.
It was Morgan City High School.
Yeah.
That was the vibe, or it was the junior high. So we all went, right? We went to school with the judge's daughters. We went to school with the Lord, everybody, district attorney, right? So it was like, even though it was money differential, right? It was a wealth probably differential. We all went to the same school, so we all grew up together.
That
So
nigga
you
sound like a full gospel nigga, don't he?
Oh my
Heavy
God.
on the full gospel, huh?
But see the thing, I get that though. I get that.
so even though there was a wealth disparity, right? We all went to the
Your vocabulary right now.
Yeah,
is
it's
amazing.
no. It's full gospel.
It's
When you start talking about
It's
PAW
called
and full
college.
gospel to him,
It's called college.
Oh my
It's
God.
called bachelor's degree.
You
It's
can't-
called.
y'all better slow down
Listen,
before
community
he
colleges,
go
shout
back
out-
to the Greek theology of
Shout
this
out to
thing.
Spring Arbor University for my bachelor's degree, okay? Because I have amalgamated from the city of Detroit, okay? I've been
I'm
lived
just
here for
giving
14
you
years.
your flowers.
Anyway, I love you. Anyway, so back to what I was saying about your journey. Because my ghetto brother here will not let me be great, okay?
I'm not ghetto. I got a certificate, amen. I do have a certificate.
Do you still
I
have
am-
his minister's certificate?
I am a
First lady, do you
minister.
still
I
have his
am
minister's-
ordained.
Can you please put up his minister's certificate? Because he will not let me be great. Oh, we doing a little. So listen, because he has a doctorate degree of divinity in Facebookiology, okay? So yeah. So you can bury people.
I can do eulogies.
You can marry.
I can marry. I can put you down. You kill him. I will chill him and put him in. Amen. Listen, if you
Scope.
need me, I got.
Scope, what do you think about your brother being a reverend? You've been knowing this dude how many years?
Man,
Him becoming a reverend. Talk to me how
just
you
gotta
feel,
see
bro. Hold on. She got the minister's certificate.
Hey, listen, did they? Oh,
She
baby,
got the
listen.
minister's certificate. He
Don't
got
let your mouth write a check that your butt can't cash, huh?
Listen, he is an ordained minister in the Theological Universal
You see it?
Cemetery of the United States
I
of
hope
America.
you seen
Okay,
it, young man.
That's
so
very
I think Donald
dangerous.
Trump ordained him.
It's all good.
That's dangerous.
I think
I
he's
wish
the
I
Make
had my
America
red hat
Great
on.
Again minister.
Mm.
Did you Patton Jr.? Anyway, PAW. Anyway,
That's how
Garrett,
that full gospel do us.
I be trying to keep us on course, but let me tell you something, bro. It ain't going okay.
He said,
This cast, you got. I be trying to keep it professional. Maury I got the mustache. I'm trying. Okay,
Definitely.
I'm trying.
Rolling.
All right. So 14 to 22, right? You were in the making phase. You felt like you could really do it at 22, right?
Yeah.
What was the first? I'm not gonna say professional gig, but when did you really get hired where somebody else felt like you could really do it too? The one that stands out to you, because I know as a musician, right, we get a lot of gigs going along, right? You get the locals, right? But what was the one that stood out to you, right? It could be international or local, right? That you felt like really was like, no, I'm really getting somewhere. Pull that mic up to you. Yep.
My first gig with Brent Faiyaz.
Brent Faiyaz was the one?
Yeah.
Out of all the gigs that you had?
Up
Brent
until-
Faiyaz?
but okay, so
I'm just asking. It's a
Start.
podcast. We're supposed to ask questions. We talk.
But you asked him if it was his first.
because by
Right,
that
but
point,
damn, you're supposed to have another question too. It's a follow-up question. It's journalism. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
so by that point, I had already done like
I love y'all.
I had already worked with like a couple R&B artists. I had done a couple live recordings.
Mhm.
Been traveling. You know, I think I did Todd Delaney for a little bit.
Yeah.
Outside.
Yep. But it wasn't until I kind of went completely rogue, like on my own. I flew out to LA for the first time, went to an audition by myself. Thaddeus Dixon was
Thad.
That was the
We
MD
grew
at
up
the
with
time.
that.
But he didn't know me. He didn't know me. And no one really vouched for me and said, hey, check out for G. He's coming or whatever. And even at that, like,
Wasn't it that little open? It was like a little open little night.
it
Everybody
was a real
playing.
audition in LA. Like,
Yeah, and
there
he
were
had
70
everybody
other
there,
guitarists
right?
there alone.
I was there, bro.
You were there?
Me and
Yeah.
BJ was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was at A-List.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I auditioned that day. That
That's
was my
crazy.
first ever audition in life. That was my first time going to LA. That was my first day ever going to LA.
That's fire.
And that's a whole nother story. But yeah, so like me getting the call back for that gig, because like just because that's from Detroit doesn't mean you have to.
Right.
I could have got out there and sucked, and
Nah,
maybe I'm not ready yet. You know,
you've been tough though.
so
Oh, did
thank
he?
you. But I guess I said to say like that's why it took so long. It took like I think I had to have a lot more development. Like I think I knew I was always like I have a talent here, but I didn't. I needed more development than all of my peers.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I had to work twice as hard
Yeah.
than everybody else. You know,
that
so
Detroit grit.
that's really what it was. And that's once I got that gig and then flew home. I was like, oh, like
Yeah.
that worked.
Did you feel like that was like some I know this is weird because dog just got sentenced or whatever, right? But like you know how they had to Making a Band?
Yeah.
You know how the pressure was? So I went to Making a Band, right? And I got Chris Brooks killed us all, right?
Yeah.
And in that moment, right, like it really was competition to really show me like it's some real beast out here, bro.
Yeah.
Did you feel like that when you, even though you won, right? But like, was you able to see like, bro, it's some really good guitar players out here?
So I didn't know right away whether I won. It took me about maybe a month or two to get that actual confirmation, that call back.
Mhm.
But in the moment, there were only 3 people out of 70 that I really was like, yeah, I gotta watch out for you. You can really play.
Yeah.
And you got the equipment, you got the look, you got the whatever.
Yeah.
You know, there were some other people that showed up looking the part, but they couldn't play or they didn't.
Yeah.
They were missing the point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people
Yeah.
can miss the point. I think if I had to judge myself, I think I showed up too much for the point. Like I was playing all the parts and all this, and they just said solo, like just play. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay,
Right.
sure. You know,
But I think as a professional musician, right, you learn the record.
yeah.
And when you learn the record, right?
That's
when-
what gets you higher.
And that's
That's what
that's
gets you the
14 to
cheese.
22 though. That's 14 to 22.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't until I was like 14 to 18, I just think was me in my basement just getting all those like rock chops. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? All the
Yeah.
shredder stuff, getting all the
Yeah.
dexterity. But I can't do anything with that. And then it wasn't until I was probably like 18, 19, I started actually getting around other musicians for real.
Yeah.
Like even in my church circuit, I was starting to go to a church that was in Clawson at the time.
Yeah.
So like I knew around that circle,
Yeah.
there was no one there that could help me. There was no one that could help
Yeah.
me progress.
Nah, for sure.
It wasn't until
Not
I
for what
started
you
coming
tryna
around
do.
the city.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I actually
Yes,
there was a
sir.
period of time where my parents went to Greater Grace.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So as sheltered as I was, I thought the Shears were in Houston or something.
yeah, that's
I'm,
crazy,
I'm
right?
like watching BRL on YouTube and thinking,
Right.
listen, and it never dawned on me that I was like, oh, that's
That's how
I
it be
grew
with
up
us.
in that church.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like it wasn't until I started getting around the city to start seeing everyone else that was so talented.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, there's everything I've been hearing
No,
and
for
listening
sure.
to, and now I can be around people that can do it and they're my age.
Bro, the
Yeah,
first time
that
I
part.
ever first time that I ever heard your name,
Jealousy.
right? You said it's what? Girl, go ahead.
Jealousy.
Jealousy.
That was a
Look,
Pure
gracious
jealousy.
way to be a hater.
no, you so crazy. You so crazy. No, you so crazy. Oh my God. Okay, so the first so crazy.
Sorry.
First time that I ever heard your name was from my brother Javon. Javon
Okay.
City Cohen, right?
Yep.
He was like, man, I got this dude named Garrett. And at this time, you know, we all use Ken Morris, you know, Trife Life. You know, that was the homie that we grew up with. You know, he don't go by Trife no more. He go by Kenny Rocket.
Kenny
now.
Rocket, yep.
Yeah. But we grew up, you know, I went to Denby with Kenny.
Mhm.
You know,
Was he
so
here?
he was here. He did come by. Yep. So when I first heard your name, he was like, man, I got Garrett Cole. And I'm like, is he Trife Life? And he like, nah. He's in a whole different lane or whatever. And I'm like, let me hear him. When I heard Garrett, I felt 2 days sober. So I had a rock band, right? I used to have a rock band named
Yeah.
2 Days Sober. But and it was what it was back in that day, right?
Yeah.
But hearing you reminded me of like, this is what it was when I first got into it, right?
Mhm.
Real rock guitar.
Period.
Shredding. Like, not just trying to play passing chords and trying to get in. Like, no, real rock and roll guitar, right?
Mhm.
And I think because you went that lane, it took you way different. Tell me about just a different, how did you hone that different sound, bro, to be different from everybody else in Detroit, if you ask me?
I didn't know. I didn't try to be. See, this is what it was. When I started coming around, I was a CCM guy. I
Yeah.
was the full gospel would call me for everything because I would have
We sure
pedals,
did, amen.
I would have effects, I have reverb, all the whole 9 yards. But that's because I grew up listening to Fall Out Boy and Coldplay, and that's the stuff that
part.
Juan wanted to incorporate, and
Jumper.
Rico wanted to incorporate. Like
Mhm.
they wanted that sound incorporated in their music, and Shayna and all that kind of stuff. So for me, it was just something I was already doing.
Yeah.
Like, and I actually didn't want to be typecasted as that person.
Yeah.
That's the side of development I felt I needed. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, I know chords. Yeah, I can do this. I am black. I can
Yeah.
still play black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But naturally, all the rock stuff was just stuff I grew up on.
Yeah.
So like, it wasn't like I had to work more to the opposite side.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't until I had the chords, because my mentor, Lawrence Jones, Joey Wolfalk, all Chicago cats, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Lawrence.
Yeah,
My
real
guy.
beast. That and honestly, like a lot of my playing, like understanding of playing, came from him and his style. I made it my own, but I needed the understanding of those chords and how to play, like how to play records, how to play. If the keyboard player's doing this, how do I do that too? You know what I'm saying?
That part.
I had to work more at the opposite side, and I actually credit that more to like Jay Brooks.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? My
Shout
time
out
at
to my
Greater
guy.
Grace really helped that too. Being around Tony, being around
Yeah.
Vontae, being around all my
Yeah.
peers. That's what helped me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like I didn't have it. I just didn't have the development
Yeah.
at like 15 to do that. So
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. I love how you can get around people and have the audacity to learn your age.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know, other good people. A lot of people don't really they're not comfortable around people that are good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's
I
always a
respect that.
security between musicians, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's always like a competition spirit, even though we all just know. I mean, I think everybody different, right?
Yeah.
And the thing about being different is you bring your own perspective when it comes to the gift, right? It's all a gift from God.
Yeah.
Whether you classically trained or not, your brain has to be able to pick up the joints, right? And
Mm-hmm.
be able to do it, right? You can get all the training you want to, but if you ain't got it, you just ain't got it, Doc.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So out of
And that's what I be telling everybody. A lot of these niggas don't.
just don't got it. Listen.
Hey, look, a lot of niggas be like, hey, cuz, put me on. I be like, I can't put you on, cuz, nigga, I ain't heard you.
Yeah.
Man,
You
so
feel me?
Yeah.
yeah,
like,
for
so,
sure.
like, this guy, they hear him, like, and they ran for him. Like, that's why he's so successful. That's why
He is.
That's why I see him in the green rooms. Like, no, that I hope
Here
that
go
makes
the
sense to
Hollywood
some
shit.
people. It's not
Yeah.
Hollywood shit, but
It's-
it's
it's
that's
Hollywood.
why I get to see him in the
No, for
green
sure.
rooms, because he really actually put that
work in.
play
Yeah.
in motion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Which brings me to my next topic. Out of all of the places and rooms you've been in, right? You've worked with some great artists. So I mentioned a few earlier, from Giveon to Lauryn Hill, Victoria Monét, Brent Fires, and all these people. Who's your favorite that you've worked with? Or is that a question I can't ask you? Is that gonna put you on spot? Because my favorite you've worked with, let me speak for you. For
Okay.
me, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Lauryn Hill. When I saw you, listen, right here, first lady. Because let me tell you about about how I felt. Okay.
Fire though.
So when I saw this man playing for Lauryn Hill on my damn TV, I texted him and I said, bro, you are playing for somebody who I believe is one of the greatest voices of all time.
That part.
And you are effortlessly killing this set. Like, she even went up to him and walked with him around the stage. Y'all know I be fanning out because I'm a real music lover though. Like in my core, right?
No,
Diddy.
of everybody.
Not everybody. Some of y'all suck.
Everybody.
First of all, she called you a beehive.
he's a beehiver type of
I'm
fan.
a G-hive.
No.
Hey, that's
G-hive.
almost like saying Ray J. He want to be a
Listen,
Pink
Ray J
Panther.
got the best tape
What's
ever
the
made.
pink?
So
what's the pinks? He a pink
Where
Barbie.
are we going?
the best book is the Bible and the best tape is Ray J.
Don't be
Anyway,
a Barbie.
Where's this his interview?
Don't be a Barbie.
Don't you take over his interview with this shenanigans?
All right.
As I had said earlier, okay? He calls me a stan. But for the people I'm a stand for, I am a stan, okay?
Yeah.
So seeing you with Lauryn Hill, like I had said earlier, I know how to get right back into this thing, okay? Like I had said. Bro, I felt so good to see somebody from Detroit, a hometown guy that was really walking this stage with a legend, right? She even brought you out to play for her son.
Yeah.
And he got one of the hottest singles of 2024.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that song
Everywhere.
it's still popping because ain't nobody really made no relevant reggae right there other than him and her, right?
Like,
That
I don't
like.
know reggae like other than
No.
them, and like that's the only reggae I
I'm
hear.
having a
Bro,
hard time
Ja?
remembering the song y'all talking about. Right?
Moonlight, Moonlight.
that's
Okay,
it.
yeah. So, anyway, Lauryn Hill. Okay, so that's my favorite one you play for. So, who's your favorite one that you've played for?
Raven
Raven.
Lene.
Rave who?
Raven Lene.
Raven Lene. Talk to me about her. Out of all these names, wait.
Hell yeah.
I had said what I had said.
I mean,
Hell,
so
Raven,
it's
boy.
for different reasons. It's for different reasons.
Come
So,
on,
like,
talk to me.
So Stray Kids
Shit.
is it's
That's
just
the
fun.
one.
It's big. Everything's just massive.
You said who?
Stray Kids.
It's a cake.
Stray Kids.
I feel
Bro.
like their music works for me because it's like
are
I love
huge.
rock, I love R&B, I love soul. They just do everything.
Talk to me a little bit about Stray Kids.
They just do everything. You
Okay,
know what I'm
they
saying?
are
Like,
from-
It's like a group.
and it's the shows are such an experience. It's a whole experience.
Okay, where is it? Where are they from?
Korea.
Korea.
I think two.
I
heard them.
Yeah, two of them are from Australia, but yeah, for the most part,
They're a group that were put together, or what? Talk to me about the group a little bit.
It's like it's a label that puts all these bands together.
Okay.
And it's like BTS,
Okay,
and Blackpink, and all those kind of Korean.
Yeah.
So they're just one of those. And
how did
they're
you get the
amazing, They're
gig?
talented. So actually,
How did you get that gig?
so
I don't mean to fan out. Get the mic, so I can
Okay,
hear the good
so-
part.
Started to fan out on
Okay, I'm trying. Come on, give it to me. No diddy.
so I'll word it like this because I have to be careful how I put this. I was actually in rehearsal with Miss Hill when I got the call.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like
Yeah, you
actually
better
from
say
about
Miss.
you to me it was about how the distance between us when I noticed my phone rang from someone I kind of knew but never really met.
Okay.
And they linked me in with the people that were working for the project, and that's just how it worked out. The cool thing for me, I guess I'll twist it like this. The cool thing for me is that being in that position, working in this K-pop space now, and everything that kind of happened in between, like going from Brent Faiyaz to now, let me know actually like God meant this for me.
Yeah.
Like all
Yeah.
the trials I went through, like traveling so heavily, even doing all like a bajillion tours, right?
Yeah.
But like going out to LA, being in LA, living in LA, not living in LA, but still living in LA.
Yeah, working.
You
in
know
that
what I'm
bag.
saying? Lots of sacrifices. So, as I'm going through the tour with this group and just seeing how amazing everything has been, it's been like, oh wow, it's been a humongous blessing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
that's how I got
love
the
that.
gig. But
So-
why I always say Raven
Yeah.
is because it was like sometimes you hit like a sweet spot with certain artists and their
Yeah.
music where you just feel free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you play,
Yeah. You
they're
know
gonna
they rocking with you.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
The management's gonna appreciate it.
Right.
You're gonna appreciate it. Like,
Right.
and I think everyone in the team, everyone in the band, like it was just kind of a cohesion.
Yeah.
Even like so, I started out with her, and they had a different MD at the time.
Yeah.
Still fun. Everything was fun. Then eventually, I did become music director for a short time. Up until I started working for Stray Kids. So
That is crazy, bro. That is
yeah.
crazy.
And we're
work.
still
Up
good
and
friends.
up
I'm
and
still
up
good
and
friends
up.
with the team, and it's not like a. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. No.
Yeah, you.
That was it.
I was
I was
just
gonna say,
saying up and up and up
somewhere,
and up and up.
somewhere along the lines of all this busy hard working between the age of 14, 22, and to now, right? You found a wife.
Mhm.
You found a partner, somebody that I watched, from a distance, but still rather closely, right? You grow into an organic situation with. You want to go into that a little bit? Talk to me about your partner, man.
Yeah, she's a saint.
No, for sure. For your tour schedule?
Yeah.
No, for sure. She be right there with you too,
Yeah,
rocking.
she's a saint. So I met her when I was 20.
Okay.
I think she had just graduated. I didn't really know her. Like I didn't really like see her because we went to the same church.
Okay.
But she saw me, and then it just kinda,
Everybody see the musicians, man.
right.
Everybody see the
Saw me.
musicians.
But no, but that's okay. But as a man, that's not typically the story.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And I was
Yeah.
I was in a position where I wasn't really looking for a relationship, and then we just hit it off, and it's been that way ever since. But the crazy part is that she's always known, like I've been annoying my whole life.
Yeah.
Like
if you could be annoying around somebody, that's the one. It's like, no.
yeah, no, because like before I went on tour, that's
Yeah.
all I would ever talk about. That's all I wanted to do. Like I almost tattooed on my forehead. Like that's how bad it was, right? Hypothetically.
Right. Okay. Okay. I'm
But like that's how
you
annoying
liked
it was.
him,
So
you
when
got
I
that.
met her and
Yeah.
I said, "Hey, like I've never even done a real show at that point." I'm like, hey, I'm about to go on tour. Like this, I'm like really doing this thing.
Speaking into existence.
Yeah, and she looked at me like, all right, cool, like let's do it. Like, and she's been supportive ever since. You know,
That's crazy. And
in crazy ways, she's been so supportive.
She literally been across the world with you, bro. I have watched some of your Instagrams and just the posts, and I'm like, dog, he take her everywhere with him. Like, that is a real joint. You know what I'm saying? Being able to work in, like I always say, being able to work in tangent with your partner is something that's really dope, bro. It just hit different. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like you can conquer the world when you got the right person by your side, bro.
Wrong when you right.
I mean, you know, I be trying to have Ben when I was trying to have B, but you be hating on me.
Cobain gets a wife for Christmas.
I am not getting married. That is not what's happening.
Hashtag.
It's not happening.
She gotta be poly.
Anyway.
Can we please cut that
Okay. TV
Please.
festivals and arenas.
I'd be like that.
Might be like it. Yeah, you know my vibes. Anyway, don't start down this road. Anyway, TVs, festivals, and arenas. Talk to me about which one is your favorite to rock that you think over the years. Like, which one is your favorite?
Stadiums.
Coachella.
Stadiums. Yeah.
Stadiums.
A living, breathing
Stadiums.
flex over
He
here.
is, but he's so humble. It's a humble flex. Go ahead, stadiums.
Like festivals can be a lot of hassle. It can just be a lot of hassle. Like Coachella's cool, but there's a lot of sand. So you're gonna leave with a sore throat. I had sand in my eyes the whole week. You can't breathe. I'm like blowing my nose, getting sand out my nose. You know, not to hate on Coachella. It was an amazing experience. Amazing experience, but it's a lot of sand. So
Yeah.
I think you're supposed to like coach your nose.
something like that. Yeah.
We're not. Don't coach your nose.
Don't fall in.
Do not coach your nose. Jesus Christ. This is not. This is the 80s. So he lives in the 80s. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I
Right
thought
back
you
where
meant
you.
like a band.
No, that's not what he's talking about.
That's that Troy.
No, that is how you know. That's that LA
Troy.
talk.
That was Troy.
Okay, so go ahead. Anyway,
Put a mask
all right.
on.
So let me pull this in. What's one of your most standout moments from touring? What's one of the ones that stand out the most to you?
Like favorite show? Or
Just one of the moments, whether somebody been throwing stuff on stage, like one of your favorite moments just from touring overall in your career.
Like, wow,
okay.
Right.
I guess it's like this is a big standout. So Germany, I think it was the second to last show on the Give or Take tour with Giveon. And I made
You just be dropping them flexes just so effortlessly, like it just be like a quick just flex. Like, yeah, give you on first name basis. Go ahead.
So when Janet Jackson came over,
Right. As I look in the room and I go ahead.
So I made the mistake of having an espresso like maybe an hour before the show because I just wanted to wake up, right?
Right.
And so as soon as the show was about to start, you know, they got like their playback, the Pro Tools guy, you know, about to hit space bar, start the show for the tracks. He's like, all right, we got like maybe, you know, 15 more seconds. I'm like, oh, okay. 15 seconds go by. I think we got a little bit extra time. I said, hey, how much? I hit the little talk back mic. I said, hey, how much time we got? Because I'm thinking it's a delay. If it's a delay, it's like at least 5 minutes, right?
15 seconds.
How much time we got? All right, guys, have a good show. Boom. I had to pee.
Oh my God.
From the start.
Shit.
And here's the problem with Europe. There's no AC.
At all.
So people about an
There's no
hour
air
and a half
conditioning in
into
Europe?
it was originally an hour show, and we extended it to an hour and a half, adding some extra songs, right?
He was dancing.
But people kept passing out
Oh,
because no AC.
You'd have been. I know you was dancing.
Christ.
The pee dance.
Yeah.
Sitting there like,
They like this guy is performing. Like, like fuck yeah.
I like backflipped off that stage as soon
Bro.
as the show was over.
being that you are a person that kind of self-taught, right?
Mhm.
Do you ever feel like you have imposter syndrome when you're on these big stages, like you don't deserve to be there sometimes, but God, well, whatever has got you in the door? Do you ever get that imposter syndrome?
I wouldn't call it imposter syndrome. I kind of just keep feeling like I'm pulling one on everybody. Like, y'all really got me here?
Yeah.
Like,
That's
joke's
how-
on you.
That's how you feel
But look,
sometimes.
that's crazy that you were asking that, because that goes into this. Being a musician that's bred in Detroit, man, how does it feel to take that particular energy
Yeah.
on these tours overseas?
Yeah,
And,
because you
you know,
that
like,
Detroit swag
because
with you,
that
right?
energy different. It's different. How do you feel about that? Or what is that something that, like, is it overtaken?
It's definitely a thing. And once I understood what that was, I started playing into that more because I think that's what makes all of us so different.
Definitely.
And that's why I was making that joke earlier about like us Midwesterners being trapped in
Yeah.
our house with our instruments, like, or that's what my friend said. It's
Seattle
the
too.
truth.
Yeah, it is.
It's
It
the
really
truth.
is.
do.
It
And then
really
you
is.
add Detroit, like just
Yeah.
our natural.
It's a certain
Anger
it's a
problem.
certain vibe.
Anger and
So
hustle.
you become an angry guitarist, right?
Yeah.
No, I do think that Detroit has a certain energy and a certain vibe when it comes to music. You know what I'm saying? You being a musician, what you think? What you think about Detroit and the energy and the vibe?
It's like a certain confidence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
And you said this nigga talk like me. This nigga said 6 words.
yeah.
Hey, hold on, chill.
Hey,
bro.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Chill.
I feel
chill,
cool.
bro.
I'm
Not
good.
good.
Let me
Y'all got
get
some
in,
water?
Let me get in the groove, bro.
Let
I
him-
get in the groove.
I'm
I
talking
wasn't even
shit.
trying to coming up, you feel me? Trying to put me on spot.
Bro, how do you prepare mentally for a year-long global tour? An entire year. Like it took one whole year of your life. Talk to me about that shit.
It didn't feel okay. So it didn't feel any different at that point because I was already 3 years straight anyway. By the time we got to like, it's another year. Like we had like I think a break here or there. Like we did 3 months in Asia, came back home, had like a couple weeks off, one off, 2 months off.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like back to back to back. Like once we got to like March, April, it's just been nonstop until like August. So at that point, it just kind of felt like something I was already doing. Actually, I felt like I had a little bit more of a break because it's been such a cool situation that I'm not running off and doing a whole bunch of like side projects and side
Yeah.
shows and one-offs and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And
You're just
especially-
constantly working.
Yeah, and then also to just be responsible to like what it is. Like it's a 3-hour show. There's no openers.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck. My name.
It's just us, and that's remarkable.
Bro.
That's very because the weekend he had like 4.
Yeah,
Bro.
But yeah, that's openers. But I'm saying, bro, you
Bro,
doing like
you-
3-hour show.
Bro, you
physically,
working.
and then
No
jumping through
open.
time zones. So like for me, it was just a matter
Jesus.
of being responsible to like taking care of my health and making sure I can.
Yeah, you built.
Give me a B12
like
shot.
like to
please.
mentally prepare for that, right? It's crazy
Yeah,
work,
IV
bro.
doc.
Yeah. But it felt like it honestly kind of felt like a cool down because before that it was 3 months with Raven, then 2 months with Lauryn Hill, and then okay, Givion's out, and then it was 2 months here, and then every little spot date and other artists, you know what I'm saying, in between that. So to go, and then you get locked into something that's for a whole year and you have breaks is actually kind of like a
Oh, yeah.
different experience
For
that
sure.
Bro, it's
kinda
crazy
nice.
because
And you the boss
not the
of
boss.
your sector.
Oh yeah, okay.
yeah.
I'm
Well,
just saying.
of your
you-
of you. Of you.
No. But if you're the director, you know,
Oh, the
like
music
it's
director,
you
yeah.
know, like you. So it's a strain, but you get to control the strain that comes your way.
Mm,
Yeah.
You know.
As musical
So
director,
yeah, man.
yeah.
That
I'm
shit
not the music
commendable.
director there, but in past times for
But
other
mentally,
artists,
you
yeah.
are.
I
So
see what
you
you
can
mean.
go in there and you still a boss. You can start bossing motherfuckers around. They gonna listen. No, I'm giving it to you. You know, you already know. But shit, you go in there, and they like, all right, what are you talking about? And then in due time, watch
Right.
this, watch this. But look, in due time, then you are the music director. You get it?
If you play
That's
right.
crazy, huh? Like
This nigga
sometimes
crazy.
you've been talking your way into where you
Bruh.
are right now.
No,
you
for
know what
sure.
I'm saying? So continue.
No.
Continue to talk yourself into where you want to be, bro, because it only gets further from here. You know,
You better work
don't let
that
this be your stop.
certificate,
Listen,
Ha, ha,
you're a
ha,
minister
ha, ha.
now. You what you
Minister,
gotta
bro.
realize.
certificate.
But no,
You
bro.
can
sure.
print out the papers. You can just
You know,
yeah.
You have to say nothing. Just hold up the papers.
Yeah, for sure.
you know what? I knew it was something about you.
You so crazy. But bro, like I said, a year-long tour has to bring like some kind of mental strain. You know what I'm saying? What do you do for your mental health? What do you do to keep yourself grounded while you're on these tours?
Pray,
Pray.
pray.
Yeah.
Talk to my wife. You know,
She's there with you a lot,
confide in
right?
her.
When you go on a year tour?
So the thing is that because of how, and this is any tour, right?
Yeah.
Like the travel goes is not usually enough time for it to make sense. But
Yeah.
thankfully, like while we were in Asia, we had like a week off. Most of
Yeah.
the times we're like we're going to the next city, right?
Yeah.
Every day.
So we're there for like the whole week until it's like showtime. And that always changes, but for the times that made sense, I was like, hey, like, let's make something out of it since I haven't seen you all that much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
And that was a cool experience. You know, she wanted to go to Japan. I wanted to go to Japan. So she came to Japan, went to the show. I had a friend that flew out from Texas to come see the show. Australia, same deal.
Talk to me about the food, bro. You in all these weird ass places. What's up? How you keep the diet cracking? Like, what is the food like, bro? He took the glasses off
on that. And boy, stop
the food.
He like, nigga, I had some motherfucking Focus Hope in my bag.
Had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
You'd never ask.
Talk to me about the food.
Oh man, where do I start? So like, I can find you fried chicken in the Congo jungle.
Black,
I can
right.
find you Chinese in Italy. Like I can
Right.
find good food anywhere.
Right.
Ask anyone that's been on tour with me.
Yeah.
Right? I've been working on it lately.
I mean,
I've been doing good. I'm in a good calorie
You had to
deficit.
look at it real
the
fast. Like,
last
I'm
2
good.
weeks.
When you get money, it
Calorie
hit different.
deficit, you know.
When you get money, it hit a little different. Go
But
ahead.
I would just be mad. Like I ain't come all the way to Saudi Arabia to get KFC. Even though I did have KFC in Saudi Arabia and it was good.
And it tastes
Crazy
way
flex.
different.
But it just makes you think.
That's a wild flex.
It's like while you're there, am I gonna get Subway or am I gonna find something good?
That's a
So
wild flex.
yeah, that's like my
What was you
thing.
eating? I mean, like what? Baked camel? Baked camel?
No,
like,
but they have
no pun.
barbecue out there. That is crazy. I got pictures, man.
Barbecue.
That's
what?
crazy.
It was like
What's your favorite spot you've been to out of all your touring and stuff? What's your favorite joint? What's your favorite one? out of
There's a
everywhere?
place in Jakarta called something Robot, Little Robot, Honey Robot, something. It's like in a mall
Jakarta.
in Jakarta.
Where's that?
Amazing pasta. Amazing. Was it ribs? We had some kind of beef with that too.
Yeah, unforgettable.
Yeah,
Unforgettable.
it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy. They had a
Yeah.
good pizza somewhere in that mall. It was like fresh, like had mozzarella, basil leaves, pepper, like the whole thing.
Hey, that's how you know he was there for a week rehearsing.
Bro.
Like, yeah, I had this, and I had this. Like, it was all at the same spot.
No.
Yeah.
Nah.
Black truffle is huge in Italy, so
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
pasta was crazy.
You are impressive.
No, I think so.
sorry.
I
Man,
think
those
so.
are- that look, hey, look, you made me nervous. Boy, you talking about that black truffle? I was like, yeah,
You know, this motherfucker be
yeah,
nervous.
you hear me?
Truffle is
I was like,
serious.
I ain't even got a fork in my hand.
Serious business.
No.
This
bro.
is a tough episode.
That's
It's
crazy.
like that.
What advice would you give to up and coming guitar players that wanted to, try to? So first of all, let me go back here because this is what I was trying to say a little earlier before I was interrupted by my
Please don't take his ADHD.
co-partner, right?
No Diddy.
The diploma. That's
No
who-
Diddy.
That's
No.
gotta be.
the pastoral diploma. So
I can't believe y'all calling it a diploma.
it's
It's a certificate.
It-
I'm certified. All right.
it's close enough. Anyway, bro. So
This man, I'm praying for him.
while you were out, right? You said your favorite was which group was it? That was your favorite group to work with?
Raven.
Okay, so Lauryn Hill. I want to go back to that a little bit, right? Because Lauryn is one of those ones. How did it feel to get the call from Miss Lauryn Hill, bro? That is like a legend.
I was actually very excited. Like the way it worked was I finished the tour of Giveon, and then we had Gov Ball, some festival in New York,
Mhm.
and Spank came up to me,
Spanky.
pulled me off to the side, and said, "Hey, like, she needs a guitarist, and I recommend you already. Like, we're gonna figure it out." I was at my first show was actually supposed to be Essence Fest, 23. It didn't work out. They ended up doing something else or whatever, and then randomly out the blue, I get another call, a text message actually from her manager. And yeah, then he asked me, and I think my first show was with her in like Amsterdam or Rotterdam somewhere. And actually, okay, so just because you made me think about it.
Yeah.
That was my first show with her.
Mhm.
And I don't think I did a show with her at least until like maybe February after. And that's when I went to Saudi Arabia, right?
Mhm.
Sorry.
No.
So January or at Rotterdam, right? So that first show I did with Lauryn Hill,
Mhm.
I came home with a sprained ankle.
From that show?
Yes, but it didn't happen during the show. It didn't happen anywhere around before or after the show. I got on the flight and fell asleep and woke up with a sprained ankle.
How the
And so every tour that you saw me do after that, like Victoria and more of her shows with her, and then even like the start of this Stray Kids project, like I was recovering because I only gave myself 2 weeks to recover.
What
bro.
happened?
And you didn't fall, you didn't nothing. You just
I just woke up.
Somebody broke
and
your
it was
shit while you was
size
asleep.
of a- and that was in the window seat.
Oh yeah, they was like, oh, American.
that is crazy.
American man.
Hey, man.
I spent like the last
Don't
6
start that
hours.
shit.
You are
Do not
stupid.
get us banned. Okay, we are monetized. Do not mess this up.
Right.
All right. So, what would you give other advice to other musicians, right? Who are growing? Because CZ is good for killing the episode. All right. Other musicians, right? What advice would you give them? Because, bro, you have done some things that they only wish they could do. It's a lot of musicians around the city that they say they touring musicians, but you're a real touring
They
musician.
be lying.
I mean, like,
Hey,
you're
they
a
be
real
lying.
touring musician,
That's what
right?
they really wanted to
like,
say.
what advice would you give an aspiring musician on how to be in the right places or what to do, right? If they really wanted to go outside like they be proclaiming, but they be at floods.
Stop.
Damn, what about Baker?
Stop.
they
You
be
was
a-
doing
Not Bakers,
good.
that's real. That's the homie.
But no, why are you saying people's
Oh my
names?
Because Bakers,
I
that's the
didn't even.
homie.
No, but I'm just saying people go
Anyway,
through there.
back to what you were saying. We'll don't worry about that. We have this under
This
control.
nigga
Go ahead.
Crazy.
I would start with don't take it personal.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people take things personally. I've been overlooked in every single way that you can think of, and it was good for me at the time. And at the time, I was mad. I went
Listen.
home. I was pissed, but at the same time, I looked at okay, but why though?
Yeah.
Why though? Is it like, are you guys just friends? Did I miss out on being friends with someone? That's why I didn't get a call. 9 times out of 10, it's not even that. Actually, being friends is even worse.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But using that energy to put that into your craft and then show for your craft. Like show it on like social media and like, it's like I really want to go on tour. I get those questions sometimes, right? Like, gee, how do I go on tour?
Yeah, for sure.
And send me some tracks. Like, oh, okay. I actually don't have any tracks to give you, but you can make some.
Yeah. Yeah.
And send them to me.
There's some free ones on YouTube.
Yeah. some
That
serious-
part.
Yeah.
There's other musicians giving out tracks year
Yeah.
round. Like, and then the ones that you decide to do are not putting you in the light of what you want to do. If you say you want to go on tour at LMA, a bump track's not going to help you. A choir ballad's not going to
Fingers.
help you.
the fingers. The fingers.
You know what I'm saying? And that's cool because I did those things. I did that when I wanted that because
that
I
down,
needed those
repeat
building
that.
blocks.
No,
did that.
I think you hit something right there, right? And I know. I saw the Reverend Greg Davis in me says that you need to slow that down up in there because a lot of these cats, right? They put the cart before the horse.
They don't
They
know the flow.
grand. They walk around like they done some things.
Don't have the formula.
And they ain't done nothing, right? So talk a little bit more about the preparation. Talk about to get the.
Hey,
get
look
the-
like
yeah.
Cud want to say who.
Yeah, go
No,
ahead.
I can
I
think
know,
of so
sorry.
many, but
Go
the problem is with that is that the people that they look up to and they celebrate don't act like that.
At all.
And what's crazy to me is like, for me to still have been in Detroit watching BRL on YouTube, see Corey and Brooks, Drew, all these amazing musicians.
They are.
And it's like
Shout
for
out to
people who are
JJ.
actually in that room, I'm thinking
Brooks.
it's in another state.
Mhm.
For those
Uh.
people who were able to be in that room and absorb everything that's going on,
Yeah, BRL was a movement, bro. That was
it
a
was
thing.
amazing. And the record is still my favorite.
But the crazy part is like produced so much fruit from that, right? You
Mm-hmm.
got Mark J, you got a whole bunch of different people that came out of BRL that
Mhm.
are still flourishing now, right? Go ahead.
Yeah. So, but to not take away like, okay, what is Corey doing? Yes, he can play.
Mhm.
He also knows how to do this.
Yeah.
To the
Yeah.
keyboards and do all
Yeah.
of that stuff. It's like, oh, I want to be a music director. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Can you program anything? Can
Right.
you organize something?
Right.
Sometimes it's just administration.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like that's why I always say, like, don't take it personally and just put that energy into your own craft. Like, don't get caught up in what looks cool, what looks important, and actually think like,
Mm-hmm.
I need to be able to administrate. I need to be able to create sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff that people on tour do, but we don't
Yeah.
want to look at that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot more technical, right?
Yeah.
So before we wrap this up, I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Uh-oh.
In the city alone, is there anybody that you would say is an influence in Detroit alone as a guitar player?
As a guitarist, I
The
didn't
mic.
I didn't get the chance to be around
Mm.
the guitarist.
What about
Or
like D
bass player.
Sabata? What about like D Sabata Robinson or any of those? Like
Yeah,
the
all
ones
of
that
them.
are-
But I didn't get a chance to be around them that much. I love D Sabata. I've only actually seen him play like 2 or 3 times.
that's
and that was
crazy.
actually like way
Word.
later in my career. So I feel like the influence side, like, yeah, obviously.
yeah, but not.
I
but
was
not
late.
as
That's
much.
fair.
Yeah.
I was
No,
late.
So let me ask a
You know,
question.
I would say Tony.
Tony.
Fair.
Tony's fair, but we were next to each other. We did Mark J together, you know, like, or we did the project. So
Who's your favorite 5 all-time Detroit gospel artists?
Artists.
Artists?
Yeah.
Yes, 5 of them.
Gospel. If he can give you 5.
Top
Five is-
5 is
five
not.
is
It's
too
1,000.
He said 5 is too
Five
many.
is too many.
That's
Nah.
crazy. Who your favorite Detroit gospel artist?
Hold on, I need to hear 5.
Yeah,
I
I
ain't
think
he don't
skipping
got
that.
five.
He got
Kira,
5,
he don't
bro.
got-
Yeah, Kira,
Who else? You got 3 at least?
Mark. That's
Mark.
my brother.
Jay.
I gotta get my. I love my brother, and I'm on the record, so that's
He ain't gonna say him.
Okay.
He ain't gonna say what you thinking. Go ahead.
No, I just want to know.
Kira, Mark,
They
Shayna?
are
Okay, I fuck with Shayna.
yeah.
Okay, that's your top 3. Or
Oh,
you gonna
yeah.
you doing a 5?
let's
I
not
think
do
you should do
5.
5.
No.
No, I
'Cause
want
I
to hear
know who he
5.
thinking, but I ain't gonna say it.
No, because it's other people that he know too that he
I'm
play
saying,
with.
goddamn. Go ahead.
I just want to know who
You
is
know
his
what?
top 5s.
You
I'm
know
trying
what?
to
Because
think
he
of two more,
PAW.
like-
Yeah,
He PAW. Go ahead.
I'm trying to think of 2 more, and
It's tough.
somebody from PAW.
All right.
Hold on, bro.
95.
You gonna stop? Full gospel?
I get to say
Same
this to
thing.
Murphy's
Come on, give me
Rock.
one more.
Go ahead.
I feel like I'm being set up.
No, no,
here.
hell no.
You
Fuck
are.
no.
You are.
You
I'm
really are.
not. No,
That's
because
why
I
he
got his
st-
back
that's why he
anyway.
I
So
got a
who's you
good top
who you want him to say? Go ahead.
Just your 3.
Go ahead.
I want him to say Chris Jones.
Dietrich Haddon. No.
I knew
He
you
wants you to
was
say
gonna say-
Dietrich so bad.
Oh yeah,
I'm
okay.
talking shit.
You know, it's okay. To be honest, he's been on such a high plateau for so long. I
Yeah.
kind of, and he's never, you know, what I'm
Dietrich's
saying.
favorite artist,
No,
bro.
hey, look, he's
No,
like,
Dietrich-
is he from
Dietrich-
Detroit?
Listen, Dietrich's favorite artist. It don't matter who come on the show. He gonna talk something about Dietrich Haddon, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's his
that-
favorite
that-
artist.
yeah,
That is our.
Chainbreaker, come on, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You hear me?
bro.
Yes.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah, for
man.
sure. Dietrich is
Yes.
one of the
Come on,
ones. But
Chainbreaker,
that's his
bro.
personal favorite gospel artist.
It's
So
all
he always
good,
gonna.
bro.
That's
Yeah,
true.
right. You feel me? But anyway, all right.
The boy can
Huh?
sing.
I got a question.
Oh shit.
Is there anybody that you look forward to working with?
Good job. All right, clap it up. Yeah.
Why are you doing that to
That's his
him?
first real question.
Look how he looking at you like a granddad. Like,
That's
I
his
had
fir-
that
that's his
already.
first real good question. Go ahead.
He
Anybody
had
you
the
want to work
6
with?
I
words.
really
on-
want to work with a real rock band,
Ooh.
a real rock.
What's your
band.
favorite one?
Fall Out Boy.
Okay.
I'm Nirvana.
Yeah,
Of course, Cobain. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I do Foo
yeah.
Fighters as well.
I wish
Dave
Bro
Grohl.
Biscuit
Foo Fighters
was
be
still
good.
around.
They're on a little.
Hey man, you don't want to go band for band with me, bro. I'm old. I got a lot of cats that I listen to, bro.
Y'all like Red Chili Peppers?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's too old.
It's not.
That's
Don't do
too
that,
old.
bro.
Breaking Benjamins. I'm talking like
Yeah.
I'm into it, bro. Like,
Why y'all doing
I'm
me
into
like
it.
that?
Okay, so we all gonna go one round. This has been a very interesting interview, and
Tolan
I
Morgan
know.
looking ass.
Well, my who?
Little Tolan Morgan looking ass.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
If I don't have nothing nice to say, I won't say anything at all. Okay, so
That is
because
crazy.
you know that's the crew. That's their crew. Anyway, let me shut up. You know we got ops. Anyway, this is why would you do that on Garrett episode? Anyway, okay. But Garrett is removed enough to where it's gonna make sense. Anyway,
Because we the PAW in this mug.
we're gonna go around one round. I want everybody to let them know where to find you at and all the good things that you're working on and what you have coming up soon. I'm gonna start with our newbie, Sco first. Let them know your Instagram, where to find you at, and all the good things you're working on. We're gonna go Gina, then we're gonna go Cezah, and then Garrett. Go ahead.
Sco, find me on Instagram. Sco for president.
Sco for president, the number 4 president.
That's about it.
What you working on? What you got going up next? You got any music dropping? You got anything you got working on?
I'm just producing right now.
Producing?
Yeah, and then we got a couple events coming up.
Yeah, we stay working for sure. Any camera needs, videography, all that stuff, hit Sco up. Sco for president. He is always working, right? If you need a good sound, quality videographer, when I say that, reliable is what I'm saying.
Because he brought like 5 cameras
Listen,
with him today.
Reliable, okay?
sure.
You ain't got to worry about it. He'll be there.
I love it.
Yes,
Yeah.
he brought a Sony, right? He does this for real. All right, so y'all follow my boy Sco for president. This is his first episode with us. He's gonna be back. That's right. Gina, let him know where to find you and all the good things that you got going.
Okay. I hate this part.
Oh my God.
Gigi
I should've
Bernardo
used to
Instagram. I don't do announcements. You know that. I don't have whatever I got going on. You're gonna see it. I promise
When it
you.
comes to the fruition.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all can follow. She got books and all that stuff. Just follow her Instagram and you can find all her other stuff. She does not like putting herself out there. You ready to do your benediction, Reverend?
Well, tonight we won't call it a benediction.
What we
We'll
gonna
call it
then?
communion.
Communion. All right.
Because
Pastor, Minister, Elder Cezah, your time to shine.
I see my administrator over there telling me to hurry up. Evangelist Gigi, bless you, dog.
Evangelist is crazy.
But I want to thank my brother Ken for coming. This young man has jumped the pinnacles that you guys want to jump.
Oh,
but the way that he did it was he first told you he prays. So his base is praying to keep the foundation I'm building, okay? Because you need a firm foundation to even build the house, or it will fall, it'll crumble. So in order to get where you want, to get where you going, if you want to follow me, go and follow who I always say, go get God, and I'll be right there. And then you can start seeing me, because I'll be in the back end, you dig? No dealer. Amen. But listen, amen, hold on, but hey, listen, and the people that saying what? Hey, yeah, we don't see them, huh? Kate, don't we see you? I see you. I don't see them, and I want to see you, and I want to see you out there. I really want to see you guys out there. For you guys that really, really have promise in you, the guys that really, really, really that do something to get where you're going. Because hold on. Because faith without works is dead. In order to use a Visa card, you must call the number to activate it. In order to do anything, you must activate. You must move forward on what you want. So, if you want us to get to where my doggy bone is going and has been, all right? Because this episode all about my brother, all right? Go and do what's necessary for you. Thank you, guys. Don't follow me, follow God. But if you do follow me, go to the Cobain Report. We're always there. Like, subscribe, and comment my name, Cezah, and say Pastor, Minister, Cezah, because you guys have seen the and he's putting his fingers up. Put the other ones up, and then it'll be halftime. Amen.
I cannot believe this man used up the entire soliloquy, okay?
Amen.
Listen.
I bury him.
Yeah.
Yo, wait.
That was so stupid.
Okay. All right.
It really wasn't.
It's 2 minutes of your life you will never get back. I just want you to understand.
No, but it makes so much. I hope that they're going to follow
Christ. You just gotta go on the other side. You don't understand.
No,
okay.
I won't. I don't care. Because there's crackheads out there that have to go help every day. And they need to know that.
I got to keep my job. Okay. From Bishop Cezah.
Minister.
Okay, follow me, Rocc _Cobain. Okay, 2 C's, Cobain _Cobain. At the _Cobain _report. I said the whole thing this time, right?
It's somebody who has the Cobain Report, and I like.
Yeah, that's our guy, Molly Cobain. So he's from Philadelphia. He is the homie. It's okay. He's okay. Molly, shout out to Molly Cobain since she brought you up. Yeah, he shares our stuff. That is our brother Cobain, okay? But we are the _.
Gonna get purchased.
Cobain _report. Okay, it's a difference.
Our way is purchased.
Yeah, and we get more.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit more. So, this was a great episode. We got to talk a lot of Hollywood talk. I like these interviews because let me tell you why. I like to feel like I'm there with them, even though I'm still stuck here doing this podcast.
But it's not Hollywood talk. That's why it's not Hollywood.
No. But
we're
you know
not
how long
Hollywood.
No. So
I'm
let me tell you.
Hollywood.
It took
He's
a year.
Hollywood.
It took a year to book.
But he was busy.
It's fine.
He's been on tour. So
he was busy.
I'm grateful.
I be on tour and I come here and I gotta leave.
Why you ain't leave today? As we always say, it's a wrap, bitch.
Because I wasn't booked this week.
Tell by the way that I walked and I'm blessed. See the love of God in my flesh.